Buckle up. We have an intense video ahead. This video is going to touch on the age of energy, and the reason why I'm being called to do this video is because we are in the age of energy. And the further we progress within the age of energy, the more everybody's going to wake up simultaneously. Like it's not going to be all at once. People are going to start waking up one by one by one by one. Every time there's a woke being, it triggers another one, right? It's like a wave. It's a wave of ascension, to ease the vibrations of the shift on planet Earth. So we have successfully transitioned into the age of energy. And the people who have been on the woke path till now have been through it, right? Not in like in a bad way, but this was our life path. Our life path was we were supposed to endure, so we could only rely on a energy source from outside of us to stitch ourselves back together. So I want to talk about the age of energy, the age of Aquarius. We are now in it. Do you feel me, homies? How are you healing with this energy? What is coming up to the forefront to be recognized? What memories are resurfacing for you to look at, or what is it triggering in you? A lot of people are feeling grave anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety in the collective right now. And this is just because we've never felt shifts like this in our atmosphere. We've never felt the presence of the planet Uranus in the constellation of Gemini. We've never felt Saturn retrograding in where it's at now. But again, we're in the age of energy. I was led down, you know, kind of the history of, well, not history, I guess, the science of our planet and what it orbits. And this is what it led me. And this information was really, I find, a scientific way to bridge metaphysical to spirituality, because there's a lot of people out there with a God complex. There's a lot of people that they hear God, they're like, ugh. They hear source, they're like, ugh. They hear universal consciousness, like, ugh. And if you that makes you go ugh, well then there's something that's blocking you from being more open-minded to hearing it, because that is an instant fear projection, because there's something in you that is terrified. If you once you know, you're going to have to know, right? When we wake up, we don't go back to sleep. We can't. No addiction will save you, no alcoholism will save you unless it kills you. Nothing will save us from the age of Aquarius. In the book of Revelations, now stay with me. I use biblical terms because it's a study guide. It takes an open mind. It takes bravery. It takes courage to read in between the lines and to feel your way through scripture, because the Bible has been in many hands. So in the book of Revelations, what was I getting at? Oh, yeah. So in the book of Revelations, it talks about a woman. It talks about a woman who has the moon at her heel, the sun at her forehead, and she has the stars above her. What I've come to understand is the age of Aquarius is all about polarity. What goes up must come down. What was once masculine dominated must be rebalanced through the feminine energetic way of being. For then, so if we're all the way masculine, like, because the feminine, the women are are masculine today, and the masculine are masculine today. So it's like, so the age of Aquarius is it's about energy. Well, energy is fertile. Energy, feminine energy is fertility. It's energy. It's life giving. It gives you the experience. It gives you movement. So if we live in a masculine society, and that was the 12 zodiac cycles that we just completed, because in order for humanity to be at the age of Aquarius, It means that we've completed 26,000 years, which is equivalent to a whole zodiac wheel. And the moon is significant because the moon is our subconscious. The sun is our personality. The sun is, I am the Father. I am the Father. I am God. Like, I understand who I am based on what I feel. And the feminine energy makes us feel. You know, a mother, a nurturing mother. Like, what does a mother make you feel? How does love make you feel? How does being vulnerable make you feel? The divine feminine is feeling, because the masculine world was 555 in the timer. The masculine world was all structure, logic, analyze, separate, divide, conquer. You know, there's healthy spectrums on either end. Like, so a healthy masculine is just somebody who is strong, who is empathetic, who values the meaning of being a king, just meaning a king within your lineage, a king within being a father, a husband, grooming your next generation to follow the obedience that being a man carries in conjunction with a woman, masculine and feminine energy. Just like a woman balances a masculine because their logic, but her emotions help him process that logic when they are healthily aware of who they are. So the moon is representation of our subconscious programming. Okay, our subconscious processes our emotions based on the trauma that is kept in our cells, right? So if when we grow up, our subconscious from the day of birth is recording. So we remember everything, even though we don't remember it in our conscious, it's stored. And how it gets released is through trauma and through solar flares. Solar flares are photonic energy, which is a God particle. You can't replicate the sun. You can't replicate that sun's energy. So the sun is our awareness, because our awareness is the spark of life that makes us alive and conscious. Like, I'm conscious right now. That's life force. The subconscious is the moon, which is subconscious is the moon. Okay, stay with me. I know it's heavy. So the age of energy is demanding us to reconcile with our subconscious programming in order to birth the new. Because how do we change our subconscious programming is we have to get aware of it. So the way the structures of relationships today and everything that's going on, this is the climax of humanity. We can't get worse than this. So these solar flares are going to, because it's excess energy, right? So think of photonic energy and photosynthesis. The more energy there is, the faster the plant grows. You know, the more energy we have to learn, to awaken. The age of Aquarius is the reset of human consciousness because our earth is moving. The axes are flipping if they haven't already. When the axis flips, it allows more sunlight in. Hence, it is a new era because every time the world tilts its poles towards a certain zodiac, it has a new sense of energy. I find it interesting because it takes 26,000 years for the Earth's axis to shift on its own in perfect alignment to the zodiac era. This is what we are feeling. We are feeling the excess energy in our environments, in our magnetic fields, because our Earth is now in the age of Aquarius. It is stationed, which draws in more life force, photonic energy to quicken our understanding of our subconscious. And what is kept dark must come to light. Nothing can hide in this gravity of energy that we are feeling. And this is the bubbling of the subconscious, the bubbling, and the collapse of the narcissist.